The year has started off with a bang in the transfer market, and Liverpool is already in the spotlight. Just 3 days into 2025, the Reds have turned down not one, but 2 offers that promise to shake up the football scene. Under manager Arne Slot, Liverpool is determined to keep their squad strong, but the negotiations are heating up. Let's dive into the details of this story, filled with twists, eye-popping figures, and strategic decisions. The first rejected offer came from one of the world's football giants, Real Madrid. Willing to shell out £10 million to secure Trent Alexander-Arnold, Los Merengues made their move just before the end of 2024. The bid, while tempting, was promptly rejected by Liverpool, despite the risk of losing the player for free at the end of the season. But why did Liverpool make this decision? The answer lies in Alexander-Arnold's impact both on the pitch and in the dressing room. He's not just a talented player, but also a symbol of the team. Real Madrid, on the other hand, seems confident they can persuade the defender to move to Spain, which might explain their initial attempt to jump ahead of events. And as we know, when the Spaniards set their sights on a target, they rarely back down easily. Could another bid be on the way? It's highly likely that this saga will have many more chapters. The second offer rejected by Liverpool was perhaps even more surprising. This time, Crystal Palace put £15 million on the table to acquire Ben Doak, the young talent who has been shining during his loan spell at Middlesbrough. Despite still being a teenager, Doak has already demonstrated extraordinary potential, catching Palace's attention as they see him as a key piece to fill the gap left by Michael Olise's departure last summer. However, Liverpool was adamant. No deal for that price. Sources indicate that the club believes the player is worth at least double that amount. In other words, Arne Slot's side would be willing to negotiate if an offer of £30 million came along, but is Crystal Palace ready to make that investment? According to reports, Palace views Doak as a priority, suggesting that a second bid might be on the horizon. For Liverpool, these offers are not just numbers, they represent strategic choices that could define the rest of the season. In Alexander-Arnold's case, keeping him until the end of his contract could be more valuable than accepting a relatively modest sum now. His on-field impact and connection with the fans are hard to replace, and manager Arne Slot appears ready to fight until the last moment to ensure his stay. As for Ben Doak, the situation is more delicate. Selling a young, promising talent could provide crucial funds for future signings, but there's also the risk of losing a player who could become a star in the future. Liverpool's £30 million valuation reflects not just Doak's current potential, but also his capacity to grow and develop into a key asset for the squad. While Real Madrid will likely continue their pursuit of Alexander-Arnold and Crystal Palace may prepare a new offer for Doak, Liverpool remains steadfast in their stance. Arne Slot, who arrived at the club with the promise of rebuilding a competitive and modern team, knows that every decision is critical. The coming weeks will be intense, with the transfer market boiling over and the Reds in the thick of it. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Will Real Madrid return with an irresistible offer? Will Crystal Palace double their bid for Doak? Or will Liverpool hold on to their talents and emerge even stronger from this transfer window? One thing is certain, Reds fans can expect excitement, strategy, and possibly some surprises throughout January.